and Stewie Byrne.
First Louth derby since the 2015 season. There's a decent opportunity here. The tackle. Well, that was a really good opportunity just a moment ago there for Gareth McCaffrey.
Again, just seemed to come from Dane. He just seems a little bit hesitant to deal with it. Once it's gone in behind him here, he's the front man. McCaffrey puts him under a bit of pressure, little shoulder. You'd expect Dane to deal with that a lot better than that. Gary does really well, comes out, closes the angle down, stays up strong.
Massey going again. Players arriving in the penalty area. Great ball, great headed effort, a great opening goal for Dundalk, and it's Dave McMillan who's got it. 20 minutes are gone. Dundalk take the lead. Massey with an absolutely brilliant cross, and McMillan was anticipating, and the fans loving this. His team, a goal to the good.
Oh, it initially comes from a wonderful bit of skill from Michael Duffy in the middle of the pitch. Tightly marked, just evades his mark, a little loop over, gets the ball under control. Dane Massey makes that run down that left-hand side, makes up his mind, go on, put it in front of me. And a wonderful ball from Massey, and how about that for a finish? And an absolutely textbook, wonderful goal.
That's his 39th league goal, 16 last year, and a couple now, a goal last week and a goal tonight. Vemmelund, who played 32 of 33 matches for Derry City last year. Stewart. McMillan's available, staying on side, clipped in, finished brilliantly, superbly done. Michael Duffy getting in there to make it number 2 within 6 minutes of the opening goal.
Oh, this is like something you'd see Barcelona scoring, Jared. Absolutely wonderful football. One touch, little layoffs. Look at this. Stewart does really well, takes it back inside, just holds the ball up for McMillan, and McMillan puts it on a play.
Yeah, it was Michael Duffy who got that one. The ex-Derry player scored 11 goals in the league back in 2014. He's got another one here. Scored against Sligo in the 4-0 win. So his second goal of the season. Dundalk 2, Drogheda United 0. Deasy. Sean Brennan. Now Deasy. Oh, there's one back. It's the number 7 who's got it, Mark Griffin.
First of all, it's really good play from Drogheda down this right-hand side. They broke up the play, broke really quickly. Deasy running onto it again, Alan, like Massey. What about a ball for that? Wonderful ball. I don't know whether Rogers gets a touch on it, but it's a cracking finish from Griffin.
Well, this is exactly what the game required. Deasy, not particularly well dealt with by the goalkeeper, Rogers. And waiting at the back post was the lone striker, Mark Griffin. Here's Shields. Beautiful ball into... Oh, McMillan having got it there from Stewart. Should have been 3, and his second.
Oh, initially comes from Chris Shields, stepping in, winning the ball really well from Thornton. Gets his head up, plays inside. And again, Stewart does really well just to put it on a plate, and oh my God. The first person you would expect in that situation to go and score is this guy. He puts it over the bar, and I hope that is not something that they're going to regret.
Gallagher, beaten for it. McMillan, chance to set up Stewart. Tommy Stewart over the goalkeeper and wide as well. They've had 2 glorious chances in the second half.
It was Luke Gallagher who got caught in possession, and then once they break, wonderful little ball, McMillan, the goal at his mercy, and that's awful. I don't know what, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to lob it over the goalkeeper, but the conviction's not there.
Tommy Stewart, but was pushed aside there by McGuigan, who loses it to Vemmelund, and finally the referee brings the play back. He's going to penalise Ciaran McGuigan for that.
Did look a little bit loose or reckless, I have to say. I think he's come right down on the top of his foot. Yeah, that's sore.
Down to McGrath. Beautifully in for Shields here. He's got McMillan away just in... The tackle by McGuigan here.
Been booked as
and
well.
He's got to be careful because he has a yellow card already and he's got a second one. And Drogheda United are down to 10.
No complaints with the second yellow. I mean, once he got booked for the first one, Jared, he's got to be really, really careful about what he does. I mean, once Shields finds himself in that advanced position, that's something he does every now and then in a game, and it always catches people by surprise. But he's got to stand up there, push him down the line, wait for cover. Can't dive in, especially not when you're booked already.
Massey and Duffy, left footer or a right footer? It's Massey, and it's in there for Dave McMillan, and it's finished, and it's Gartland. Brian Gartland, and it's Dundalk 3, Drogheda United 1.
My immediate thought was look to the linesman here. Again, off the training field, Gartland gets lucky, but it's a good touch. It's a good finish. He's got a knack for that, Brian, just finding himself the right place at the right time in the box.
Straight to Vemmelund again, kills it beautifully. McGrath looks up, delivers, and it was Highland who was at the near post preventing a fourth. Good work by Jake Highland. And the usual suspects are waiting in the penalty area for it. Had the option of going short, Duffy. He's got McGrath very near him. Goes long instead, all the way! And once again it was Gartland, and somehow or other it stays out.
Well, he hasn't even jumped. He's just literally stood, pulled his head back. Have a look. No marking. Gavin Brennan seems to be looking for a free kick. Go and mark your man. Don't be worrying about the referee.
That was the last attack, probably. Well, this was the last attack, and this was Michael Duffy, venomously hit just wide of the post, and he was the man of the match, and Stephen Kenny will be very, very pleased indeed. Commiserating with Pete Mahon there, but goals in the first half, superb goals. Brian Gartland getting the third, following on the expertise of the first half, and in the end, Dundalk fans going home happy. Their side has gone back on winning track once again. It finishes Dundalk 3, Drogheda United 1.
It was an important win because the derbies can be frenetic, and we missed so many chances on the night, like, you know, but Drogheda are a good team, and I think, you know, they caused us problems, and they're a very good spirit there. I think we've a lot of new players coming in, there's a lot of young players, and we need to improve again. And it was just important to bounce back after the defeat last week, to bounce back with a win. 5 defeats on the bounce was very, very disappointing after getting such a good start. But look, you know, we always knew it was going to be difficult in the Premier Division. You know, the mistakes we got away with last year, we're being punished for them this year. So it's not a time to panic. I'm certainly not panicking anyway, because I know that we have, you know, decent players in there.
Coming into a derby game, you know, it was easy enough to pick ourselves up, and we knew this was a big one for the fans. So, yeah, as I said, it's an important win, but you know, every 3 points matters first, and we're looking to go on a bit of a run now if we can.
Yes, and because of the number of injuries that Dundalk have endured in the early part of the season, we're getting a good opportunity to see quite a few of the new arrivals at the club in action. And Brian, possibly one of those who seems to have settled in quickest of all is Michael Duffy, and you were impressed with him. He got man of the match the other night.
I've been impressed with him every time I've seen him. He's coming in, big boots to fill, replacing Daryl Horgan, who was outstanding last 2 seasons. You see, picks it up off Dane Massey's header here, right in the centre circle, but straight away, has it under control, little flick over Colm Deasy's head, away he goes, he runs well with the ball, plays it beautifully weighted pass, so Dane Massey can play it in first time, and McMillan finishes with the most delicate of headers, a great header. But you see here, it looks very simple, the way the pass, he backs him up in case Massey wants to come back to him, but no, there you go, take it out of the net. His all-round game, really impressive in Cork when they lost the match. Well, look at that, just beautiful little flick around the corner. Elusive runner, hard to mark, gets in between the two centre-backs here. McGuigan doesn't see him, doesn't get there quick enough. gets in behind Luke Gallagher, and a very good finish. This is late on the game. These are only little snippets that were exciting. Comes inside, typical of what Daryl Horgan used to do and stick her in the net. That one just outside the post. So I think really good addition for Stephen Kenny's team, and he started very well when it's not so easy.
It certainly isn't. Johnny, Drogheda made a game of it with Mark Griffin's goal, but it really was put to bed once the sending off of Ciaran McGuigan happened, wasn't it?
That was very significant. I mean, like, they were hanging on. Dundalk could create lots of chances. For this one, you know, it's momentum, I think. He's played the ball away, and I think Jamie McGrath comes in underneath him. I think he was very unlucky. There was nothing malicious in the tackle. And this one for centre-half, he should have just showed him the line, stayed on his feet, tracked back, you know. He should have just tracked him back, but he's gone to ground too easy for me. You know, pedal backwards, sent him wide, you know, but that's made it easy for the referee, and a yellow card. First one a little bit harsh for me, as I said. I think McGrath came in on top of him. It was just his momentum. He played the ball. There was nothing malicious in it. There was no intent in damaging the player.
The killer goal came from that instant where the ball was played in, the free kick, and Brian Gartland eventually. So it was very significant in the game. Drogheda may still have got the opportunity at 2-1 to snatch a point, which I think people take positives out of that, because they did hang on, Brian. You know, again, like Cork, they were up against good opposition in Dundalk, you know, and he'll take a lot of positives out of Pete that he hung into the game, and he scored a good goal.
Yeah, but the points going to Dundalk at Oriel Park on Friday night. Well, after the break, a fixture that has provided some spectacular goals in the not too distant past. Here's one of them.